All right. Hi, Kaya family. I hope everyone's doing well at these times. It's great to join you again for some online classes. So we're putting together some new classes for you to enjoy while we're in this time. My name's Claudia, if I haven't met you before. I'm a Pilates instructor with Kaya Hot Clubs, and today we're going to do a Pilates mat class. So we do need a little prop today. So I've got a block, but you can also use a book. And I actually do suggest a book, maybe a hard covered book. And the more weight the book has, the harder you're going to work. So a heavier book, you'll work a little bit harder. And about this size is a good size. So about the size of a yoga block. If you've got a yoga block, that will work well too. It'll just be a bit lighter. Today's class is going to be a full body integration. We're going to work all the muscles, a lot of core focus, a lot of shoulder work, glute work. We'll do all of it. If you are suffering from any injuries, just take your time today, listen to your body, take breaks when you need to. And if you are currently pregnant, congratulations. You can come to our reformer classes in the club, but mat class is probably not the best type of movement for you during this time, especially a general class like this. We will be working quite quickly and dynamically, a lot of spinal flexion. So let's go, let's get started. So taking your book or block, feel free to pop that at the end of your mat and just leave it at the end of your mat while we come to the other end, facing down towards the book. Let's separate our feet about hip distance apart to begin. And grounding through the heels, just grow nice and tall and just come into your natural stance. You've got a little bit of pressure through your heel, through your big toe, through your pinky. And we're just going to start with some lovely roll downs today. So take an inhale. On your exhale, start to tuck the chin in, start to C-curve the spine, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae, softening the knees as you go, still lifting through our core muscles, holding at the bottom, pushing into the heels, feel the back of the legs activate. Start to lift the core as you round through the back, one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to the top. We're going to do two more like that, rolling down, just letting it all go. Beautiful. Starting off nice and easy, letting our body know that we're going to start to move. Gorgeous, guys. And on our next one, we're going to roll down, still scooping through our belly as we go, rolling all the way down to the bottom. Just let the head be heavy, softening the knees quite a lot now. We're going to walk our hands out onto our mat, hands underneath your shoulders, just pop one knee down, other knee down, creating your tabletop position here. Spine is nice and long, gentle tuck in of the chin, feel the core lift. Beautiful. Holding here for a moment, feel your shoulders start to activate. As we reach our right leg long behind us, lift that leg in line with the hip. Hold this for a moment. Feel the hip bones being level and square to the mat as you start to extend the left arm long, just coming into our balance to start today. So our bird dog, bringing our awareness into our body. Let's pop that hand back down, pop that knee back down, other side. Lengthening the opposite leg long, hold it there. Gorgeous. Other arm, start to lengthen away. So imagine someone's got your fingers and your toes and they're pulling you long. Gorgeous. Pop that hand back down, knee back down. Once we go on to the other side, we're going to hold that side. Take your time to get there. Hold it there. And we're going to draw the knee and elbow in towards each other, round the back, and then lengthen long. Rounding the back into a little cat stretch almost as you draw the knee and the elbow in, and feel the core activate as you scoop up and in and lengthen. Gorgeous. One more like this. Scoop, lengthen away, hold that long. Beautiful. Feel the hand grounding down, shoulder drawing down. Keep breathing. Core is lifted for 3 and 2 and 1. Gorgeous. Pop that hand down, pop that knee down. Beautiful. Let's go over to the other side. Lots of stability here. Lifting that leg. Find your balance. Opposite arm lengthens. Beautiful. Hold it here. All right, let's start to move. Draw the knee, elbow in, round to back, and stretch it out. When you stretch out, notice that we're not dipping through the mid-back. We've still got our long spine here as we stretch out. We're not coming into an extension position. Coming into our neutral position. Beautiful. Last one. Extend it long. And then pop that knee down, pop that hand down. Back to our tabletop. Let's add on, tuck the toes, lift the knees up into a little hover. So we're starting to activate a little bit more through the core muscles. Keep your hover, lengthen the right leg long. Hold it there. Gorgeous. Now we're gonna lower that leg down, lift up, lower and lift. For 5, up, 4. You can have your knee down for this team. That's getting a little bit too much. Stabilize through the shoulders, neck is long. Whew. Last one, lift it up. Bend the knee, keep your hover if you can. Rest if you need a little breather here. Gorgeous, let's go over to the other side. Lengthen, hold, lower, lift, lower, lift. Feeling the core activate. Whew. Starting to really heat up here, guys. 2 to go. Lift up on the next one, hold it there. Bend the knee, come to your hover, pop the knees down. Shell, stretch it out, reaching the arms long and releasing. Well done. All right, coming on into a high kneeling position. Take your book with you. It's going to warm up a little bit more here through the legs. We've got our book with us. We're going to take our book, hold it lengthways, and we're going to draw the shoulders down, lift up into a high kneeling position, find your high kneeling position. All right, from here, extend the arms out long. We're going to go into some reverse planks. So some hinges here, keeping the knees, hips, shoulders in one long line. Hinge the body back. Everything's connected. And then exhale to come forward. Inhale, hold, exhale. So starting to get a little bit more heat through the front of the thighs, noticing that the thighs are joining the party in the hinge. So we're not just hinging from our mid-back, everything's hinging back. Imagine you're a plank of wood, shoulders, hips, and knees right back. As you get comfy, you can increase this here. Hinge it back. Beautiful, 2 more. Great work, guys. On the next one, hinge it back, feel the core wrapping, find your hinge. Beautiful. Lift the book up, lower the book down. If that's too much, just hold your hinge. Hold the book out. 3 and 2. Last one, lift it up. Hold. 3 and 2 and 1. Come forward, lower the book down. Hold that book out there. Bend at the hips now. Lower the chest, but keep the spine long. So we're kind of sitting back here onto our heels almost, into a little hover. From here, back muscles are starting to activate. Lift the book and lower. Noticing that you're keeping the core engaged as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. Who's thinking you should have grabbed a lighter book now? You have got that thick, that 1,000-page book. Maybe you haven't read yet. Can't put it back now. You've chosen. Last one. Lower that down. Draw the shoulders down. Feel really connected. Stay in this position, team. We're going to sweep our hands behind our lower back. All right, holding onto our book behind. Tricep press. Up and release. Up and release. So if your book doesn't weigh a lot, mine is quite light. Just imagine it weighs a couple of kilos, maybe even 5 kilos. The more resistance we can get here, the harder we'll work through our triceps. You got to press it up and up. A little bit of shoulder work here as well. You could also be using a dumbbell here. The book just works wonder. We don't need too much weight to really get some activation. 3 to go. How's your spine going? Keep it nice and long. Keep that chest open. For 4, up, 3, 2, lift up on the next one, hold it there. And we're pulsing the legs down and up. So almost all the way up, all the way down, up and down. So you might be familiar when we do this on the reformer, maybe with our arm work, coming down and up. How's that book going? Keep it nice and high. So 3 and 2. Last one, hold it midway. All right, pulse the arms up. 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Done and dusted there, release. Oh, definitely got some shoulder activation there as well as triceps. popping the book down just beside you. We're going to come down onto our mat now, so feel free to shuffle forward, sweep the legs around. We're going to start with a bent knee position for the start of our abdominal work. So feet are together, knees together. We're sitting up nice and tall on our sit bones here. And find that really nice tall position. I like to have my hands behind my thighs so I can really sit up tall and feel that core start to activate. From here, we're going to take our book and we're going to hold onto our book out in front like it's a tray. Then we're going to scoop our belly, start to come down into your C curve. So we're scooping through the lower belly. We're creating a gorgeous C curve through our spine. Hold that position. Beautiful. And then start to C curve, rolling all the way up to your neutral position. And again, scoop and roll. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Find your end range. Exhale, scoop and roll all the way up. Amazing. Let's go again. Rolling down and rolling up. On the next one, we're going to hold it down there, team. So come on down, hold your scoop. Beautiful. We're going to take our book down towards the left, maybe tap the floor, then come through the center, other side. So here, starting to work through our oblique work in our little C curve roll down. And we're focusing on keeping the pelvis stable if you can. So still pelvis. Have a look at the knees. Notice if the knees are shifting, try and keep them still. That will translate to the pelvis and we'll get more abdominal work. Scooping, scooping. Oh yeah, we got it. If you want more, lift the pace. If you want more, lift the heels. So you're hovering the heels off and we're scooping side to side, keeping those knees stable. You got it. 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back into the middle after your last one. Hold the book out there. Now draw the knees a little bit closer. So we're in like a teaser shape now. Hold it here, team. Keeping that scoop through the belly. Hold this position. Can you start to straighten your spine and come into your full V position? So we've got an open chest now, not that scoop. Hold it there. Whew. Hold it, breathe. If you want more, just place your book onto your shins. Arms can be resting out in front. Hold it there. Balance that book. Ooh, notice how that added a little bit of weight to your legs. If you want more, turn the palms up, bend the elbows in. All right, if you want more, pump those arms up and up. And 8 and 7. Keep breathing here, team. You've got it. You could have your feet down, heels down if this is too much. Ooh, 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up there. Release the arms, pick the book up, and let's roll it all the way up. Amazing. All right, stretching those legs out. We're going to hold onto our book to roll all the way down to our mat. Nice and slow and controlled. Fab, guys. Let's bend our knees, popping our feet flat onto the floor. We're going to warm up a little bit of our posterior, so our back of our body. Take your book, pop it underneath your tail, and then press your tail into the book. And then from here, we're going to place our hands down by the sides. Press your heels into the mat, they're nice and close to the tail, back hip distance apart through the feet. Roll it up, coming up into your hip roll. So one vertebrae at a time, lift up, hips are lifted, and we've got a softening of the ribs in towards each other. And then we're going to now hold this position, lengthen your thighs away, feel really connected to the core as we tap the tail down to the book and lift, tap and lift. Now you can decrease that range if that's too much. Tap and lift. Beautiful. Now with our hip roll series, we're trying to activate our glutes. So when you squeeze your tail up, or you lift your tail up, can you just activate that little line underneath your butt cheeks, the little smile butt cheek line? And feel strong through the hamstrings. We've got 3 to go here, guys. Take your time with this. 2, lift up on the next one, hold it there. Gorgeous. Now you might pop your hands onto your hips for a bit of support, elbows out. We're going to float the left leg to tabletop. Hold that leg there. Beautiful. We're going to straighten out that leg, tap it down towards the floor and scoop it back in. Out and in, out and in. Now, if you feel really stable through the hips, you can have your hands down. You can also have your hands up to the ceiling. And you want to imagine that what is like a little fishtail, or like a little mermaid, little merman, mer person. And you want to tap and lift. 3 to go. And 2. Last one, lift the leg back to tabletop. Hold it here, team. All right, little hip thrust down. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Lift up on the next one. Amazing. Pop that foot back down. Even up through the hip. We're going to lower our tail all the way down for a breather. Gorgeous. Reposition your hips. Maybe reposition the shoulders. Great, guys. All right, from here, we're going to roll up. Find your hip roll. Beautiful. You might hold onto your hips for support as you float the other leg to tabletop. All right, lengthen that leg away, fishtail, and in. So you might find you might just be drawing that leg into tabletop, popping that foot back down, alternating through that. That could be enough. You could go back with both heels on, and you could be working into your hip thrust. If you want more, you could have your hands down, arms up, 3 and 2. Flick that tail. Last one, keeping the hips level if you can. Leg to tabletop, let's hip thrust, down, up, 3 and 2 and 1. Lift it up. Pop that foot down with control. Lift the hips as high as you can. Keep those core engaged, those ribs in. Lengthen the arms overhead, stretch it out. And then we're going to lower all the way down to our book. Great work. Sweep those arms. Okay, let's start to warm up through our abdominals. Keep the book where it is just for now. We're going to take one leg into tabletop, other leg into tabletop, one at a time. Feeling the hip bones, pubic bone nice and flush. We've got our neutral pelvis and spine. Soften the ribs. Gorgeous. From here, we're going to lengthen one leg away and then draw it back in. Nice and easy here, team. Feeling that the tail is lifted here. You might feel this alleviates any hip flexor gripping if you do tend to grip into your hip flexors. Just a nice way to start our abdominal series. And this is go-to. If anything gets too tough, just come back to this, team. All right, last one. All right, back to tabletop. We're going to float one leg down, other leg down. We're going to remove our book. Holding onto your book, take one leg to tabletop, other leg up. Reach that book up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl it up. The book's hovering over your shins. Gorgeous. Place the book down onto the shins and then curl all the way down. Beautiful. Now we're going to curl up, take the book away, curl down. All right, let's start to add on to this, guys. Reach up, take your book. As you curl down, reach the book overhead and curl up, place the book down. As you move the hands overhead, move the legs away. Maybe a couple of inches, curl up, book overhead, lengthen the legs. Now, how far you lengthen your legs is up to you. Keeping that book on will keep everything really stable as we lengthen away. Now, if you want more, keep your curl the whole time. Reach and reach. Amazing, guys. You got it. So you could be moving those legs a couple of inches away. Just listen to your body, noticing what's happening with the spine on this mat as you move through this. Are you arching your spine away? Feel that neutral spine. Feel the core engage. 10 seconds here, team. Keep your curl if you can. Breathing through it. Woo. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the next one away, wherever that book is. Hold it. You got it. Soften the shoulders. Feel really strong. Can you lift your chest another inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug everything in. Give your back a little massage. Great work. We're going to pop our book down to the side. We're not going to need that for our next series. For this one, we're going to reach our arms up, take our legs into tabletop one at a time, reach around and give our knees a big hug. Gorgeous. From here, we're going to take hold of our right knee, lengthen the left leg long onto the mat. So feel that scoop of that knee, and you're curling up towards that knee. Feeling really strong here. Big inhale. Exhale, can you scoop your belly a little bit more? Curl up a little bit more. Gorgeous. Take that leg into tabletop and then reach the hands behind the back of the head. Curl down. We're going to curl up with our shoulder to that knee. Oblique curl. Down and up. Down and up. Nice, guys. Curling up. Try and tap that hip with that shoulder. Tap and release. Tap. Okay, let's add on. Curl up, reach that leg back in to release. Curl, reach, and release. If you're feeling really, really gung-ho today, you could be hovering that opposite leg off the mat and continue your curl. You can leave your leg in tabletop as you curl as well. For 5, and 4, and 3, 2 to go. Last one, curl it up, leg in tabletop this time. Hover that leg off if you can. All right, we're pulsing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there, team. Close the elbows in, open them wide. For 5, exhale. And 4, we're almost there, team. You got it. And 3, 2, last one. And release everything down. Reach that leg long now and really release. Ooh, that was lots of obliques. All right, let's go over to the other side. We're going to curl that leg in, reach up, create your little ball first, and feel that scoop through the belly. So we're really, really activating here. All right, release that leg to tabletop, hands behind the back of your head. Curl down to prepare. Inhale, exhale, and release. Inhale, exhale. Again, we're trying to tap that shoulder to the hip, reaching right up and over, using all those lovely oblique muscles. You got it, guys. Feel free to start to lengthen that leg. Out and in. Out and in. You might be hovering the opposite leg off the floor. I find when I do hover, it takes a little bit more coordination for everything. So take your time. Great work, guys. 3 to go. Are you still leading with your shoulder rather than that elbow? On the next one, curl it up. Hold it there, leg in tabletop. We're pulsing up. Maybe hover that leg off the floor as you pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Close the elbows in. Exhale, open. Close and open. 3, 2. Last one. Open and release everything down. Reach those legs long. Reach the arms, guys. Oh, I really struggled to talk in the last couple of seconds. All right, feeling those obliques, great. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, from here, we're going to lengthen our legs, feeling really strong through the core. We're going to roll up, take an inhale. Start to move the hands up towards the ceiling, rolling the body up, coming all the way up to a seated position. Gorgeous. Taking the heels a little bit wider than the mat, flex your feet. I'm going to work into our Thor. So sitting up on those sit bones here, taking the arms out to the side, draw the shoulders down. Try and keep the height. If you're struggling here, take your book underneath your tail. That's going to give you a little bit more height here so you can feel nice and tall. All right, from here, palms are facing forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to windmill the arms to the side. Hold that wingspan nice and wide. Pulse 3 times. 3, 2, 1. Come to the center. Other side. 3, 2, 1. Center. And again. Incorporating that breath. It's great that we've just worked our obliques because we can feel them working to rotate that upper chest. Amazing, guys. You've got it. How tall are you sitting out of your sit bones? Keep that length. Gorgeous. Last one on this side. Once you finish, come back to the center. Keep your wings nice and wide. This time, we're going to reach our hand towards our toe. So rotate, reach. Cut that little toe off, and then come all the way up to the ceiling. And again, other side, reach and ceiling. A little bit of rotation here. As that opposite arm moves behind, turn the palm back so your thumb is down. Doesn't matter how far you stretch, guys, as long as you're getting that beautiful movement through the spine. One more either side. Last one. And come all the way up. Release the arms, bend the knees in. Soles of the feet together. Just enjoy a little bit of a stretch here. Knees open. Just a little bit of a stretch. Nice. All right. From here, I'm going to come into some sideline work. So when you're ready, take your book away. We're going to come down onto our side. Reach that bottom arm long. Lengthen out the legs. I'm going to work into a little bit of glute work here. So once you're in this position, just rest your head down. Legs are nice and long. And then we're going to bend our knees and our heels are in line with your tail. Your heels are in line with your tail and we're lifting through our underneath waist. Lift the heels in space and then we're going to clam. So open and close. I'm a big fan of the clam. I know I do this in class a lot. I do like this movement because we're really targeting our glute and not putting any pressure on our knees, which is quite nice. Open and close. Now, if you have a TheraBand or a booty band, feel free to use it, pop it over your, just above your knees, and this will intensify that. All right, nice. If you want more, guys, reach that arm up, then a little bit more balance and stability through the core. We've got 3 to go here, crew, and 2, open. Last one, open it up, kick that leg forward, kick out through the heel, bend in, close, open, kick, bend, close. So imagine kicking out through that heel, really strong. Kick it all the way out. Great, we've got it. 5 to go. Out and 4. Kick. 3 to go. Last 2. Kick that leg out on the next one. Hold that out there. Draw little circles with that leg. Circle round and round and round. Beautiful. And then let's reverse it other way. All right, we've got it. 3, 2, 1. Close your heels together, but keep your clam open. We're pulsing that shape up, 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 up. Definitely pop your booty band on if you have one. That's really going to get in there for this one, guys. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift it. Now lift the heel, close the knee, heel to heel, knee to knee, heel to heel. I like to have my hands on my hip for this one, just to feel what my hips are doing. Try and keep them stacked. Heel to heel, knee to knee, heel, knee, heel, knee. Tap, 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 tap. Ooh, yes, it's getting right in there. All right, we've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest everything down. Give that bottom a little tap out. Feel free to gently push up. We're going to come into a kneeling position here. Nice and tall through the knees. Take your time to get there. And we're going to take the leg we just worked out to the side. So make sure you're in the middle of the mat. You've got mat to the side of you, mat to the opposite side. Turn the toes out to face the end of the mat. Knee will slightly open here. Taking the hands behind the back of the head, we're going to go into some rotation, rotating your chest towards that knee. and then back to the center. And again, little rotations here. And center. Rotate. And center. Gorgeous. Last one. Come back into the center, team. Reach that leg away now so it's straight and turn the toes to face the camera. All right, we're going to some side lifts. Reaching up and over and lift it up. So using that side waist, it's like our side lift in our short box in Reformer. Really exaggerate the movement and come over to the point where you feel a stretch and then exhale, lift from that stretch. Keep the chest open. Imagine you're running parallel with that leg, directly down to that leg, directly up. So we're not leaning forward. Great work. 3 to go, guys. It's a really nice feeling actually after all that oblique work. And the next one, we're going to lift it up, team. We're going to hold it up there. Beautiful. We're going to come into a little bit of a side plank here. So start to lean over the other way. And then when you can't lean any more, take your hands down. Hands just underneath the shoulder, lifting through the underneath waist. Plant that foot right down to the mat away from you, and then squeeze the hips forward. Gorgeous. We're stabilizing through the shoulder. Can be reached up from here. Stabilize the shoulder as you lift the bottom knee to tap and down, tap and down, lift and lower, lift, lower. Whew, well done. Lots of shoulder strength here. 5 to go. And 4, 3. Lift up on the next one. Hold it there, team. Take your hands behind the back of your head. Stretch that back leg behind the opposite leg. Beautiful. You're in your side plank here. Little hip dip. Up and down. 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Lift up. Hold it. No, nice. Rotate the chest down. Open out to the side. So tiny little rotations. Really working on that shoulder strength. This bottom knee can be down here, guys. Listen to your body here. 3 to go. And 2. Last one, lift it up, hold it there. Now, if you want more, you might be in your scale. Take that top arm up, take that that top leg up, hold. Amazing. You could be on your knees, guys. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower all the way down, nice and safely. Oh, well done. Give that shoulder a little bit of a roll out. Awesome, guys. We're going to go straight up to the other side. Sweeping the legs around. Come to lay on your side, resting your head down. Legs are lengthened away so we can get that real lengthen through that top hip underneath waist. Once you've found that position, bend the knees in. Heels are in line with your tail. Once you're there, lift the heels. Let's climb it out. Climb and close. Climb, close. Great. So you could have your top arm up. Feeling really, we're really isolating that glute here. And noticing that the hips are stacking. I like to think of like a little skewer through my hips, and this top knee is like a door, opening on that skewer and closing. Great work, guys. 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2. Lift up on the next one, hold it there, kick it forward, out through that heel, bend it in, close it, open it, kick it, bend it, close it, open, kick. Great, so good, guys. Can't remember if we did the whole close of the climb on the other side. I think we just kicked out here. Let's do the open and close anyway. You got it, guys. Whew, lockdown brain. We've all got it, or hopefully, or maybe it's just me. You got it. 3 to go. And 2. Last one, lift that knee, kick that leg forward, hold it there, little circles, tiny little circles. Beautiful, try and control the movement. Let's reverse it, other side, other way. Reverse that circle. All right, close the heels in, hold the clam open here. Knee to knee, heel lift, heel to heel. Knee to knee, heel to heel. Knee, heel, knee, heel. Beautiful. This is where we can work a little bit faster here. Knee, knee, heel, heel. Ooh. We've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close that shape down. Give that bottom a little tap out. Great work. Feel free to safely come up to your kneeling position. We're in the middle of our mat and we're nice and tall. Just reposition yourself. We're going to take that same leg out to the side, turn the toes away from us to begin. We get a nice stretch through our inner thigh here as well. Hands behind the back of the head. Rotate the chest towards that knee and then back to the center. Exhale and center. Beautiful. Nice, guys. Let's go for 3 more like this. And 2. Last one. Come back into the center. Now we're going to stretch that leg away from us, turning your toes forward, and then just gently draw that top hip forward. The hands are still behind the back of the head. We're going to stretch over. Feel the stretch through the side. Exhale to grow tall. And over and up. So feel that side waist, lifting the whole shape up. Beautiful. Great work, guys. Let's go for 3 more. Exhale, grow tall. And 2. Last one. Grow tall, hold it there. Now we're going to side bend over to the other side. As long as you can hold that. Ooh. Take your hands down. Set the shoulder and the underneath waist first, team. And then from there, find your gorgeous half plank, half side plank. That foot on the ground really cemented in. Find a good position as you lift the bottom knee up and tap. Lift and tap and tap. This is definitely an oblique killer. So you're feeling this through the side waist, really switching on the side waist to support you. And that shoulder's working really hard. 3 to go. Up, 2, lift. Last one, lift it up. Stretch that leg behind. Hold your side plank. Knee can be down here, guys. Otherwise, stretch up into your side plank. Little lift. Up, up, up. Tiny little movements from the underneath waist. Not so much from the shoulder, more that waist. Let's go 3 and 2. Last one, lift it up, hand behind, and rotate, and center. Rotate, center. So strong, guys. Breathing through this. Ooh. 3 and 2. Last one, lift it back to the side, hold it there, knee down or knee up. Lift that top leg if that's you. Take your star, reach the top arm. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Safely come all the way down. Try not to sit into that shoulder when we come down as well. Give that shoulder a roll out. Well done. All right, we're going to space our mat now, working to a little bit of back extension. Give the shoulders a little roll down, have a little breather here. And then we're going to come down onto our bellies, take the book with you, and we'll rest down all the way down. So extension work, we're going to have our feet just hip distance apart and a slight little open through our toes. Hands are underneath our shoulders to begin. Take an inhale, team, rest the head down. As you exhale, watch your little marble roll away from you as you lift your eye gaze and lift the chest. Coming into a little baby extension. And then roll it down. So starting off really nice and easy here. Getting some gorgeous movement through that upper back. Feeling the core muscles engage. And maybe a little bit of an activation through the glutes. The legs are active here. Really strong and anchored. All right, team, on the next one, we're going to come up into that extension and we're going to hold it here. Beautiful. If you want more, just lift the hands off the mat, bring the arms into like a little cactus shape. And then we're going to just gently squeeze the elbows down and down down, feeling length through the back of the neck. So we're really lengthening out our spine from the crown of the head all the way out through the tail, and we're feeling that openness through our chest. That's 5 and 4, 3, 2, draw the elbows in and then rest the hands down, come all the way down. Grab your book, hold onto the sides of the book, take the book behind your tail. Gorgeous. Take the hands down, rest your book down on the tail, rest your hands down, palms facing up. Then take one cheek down towards the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift the chest, eye line down, lift the hands, take your book and lift the book. Ooh, what's going on? Hold that book up there, and then we're going to do some tricep work here, squeezing up and up and up. Nice. So lifting that whole shape up. Doesn't have to be a big movement here, guys. We want to feel the triceps work, and we're definitely working through our mid-back. How's the core muscles? Switching them on. So 4 and 3, 2. Lift that book on the next one. Hold it there. Lift and lengthen one leg off the mat. And then switch and switch, switch. So we're still activating the back of the arms with the book lifted, and we're going to swim through the legs. You can speed this up if you want a little bit more. Swim, 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 swim. Inhale and exhale. In and out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in and out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, in. You got it. It's our reverse 100. Keep going here, guys. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 to go. And out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, last one. And out. Hold the legs lifted if you can. We're pulsing that book up again. For 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest everything down. Oh, let that book go. I don't know, it slipped away from me. That book's off to the side. Take your hands underneath your forehead and just have a little breather here. Amazing. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Coming on up into a tabletop, we're just going to enjoy a little stretch here. Rounding through the back, looking to the thighs, and then coming through the other way. Nice, guys. Well, we're almost there. We're going to do a little plank series to finish off. Enjoying your cat stretch. All right, team. Once you've done your last cat stretch, come into your natural curve through your back. Make sure that you've got room behind you on that mat. And from here, we're going to just lengthen out our spine first, feel really long and lift to the core. Take your left leg behind you and tuck the toes. Find that position first. Point the right toes, and we're going to lift that knee up and down. Lift and lower. If you want more, lift the knee, place it behind. That lever's taken away from you, so it's a little bit more core work here. The knee can stay underneath hip, or you're in your knee plank with one supported knee. Lift and lower. For 3, 2, lift the heel on the next one, hold it there, lift that knee up. Now lengthen that leg and bend, lengthen and bend. So the knee can stay down, or you're in your 3-point plank. Hips are level, shoulders are strong. Lift through the core muscles here, team. Let's go for it. 5, press. 4, 3, 2. Lengthen that leg away on the next one. Hold it there. Round the back, draw the knee in and lengthen. For 3 and 2. Last one. Lengthen that leg, pop both feet down, lower down, shell stretch it out. Quick shell stretch. Big inhale, big exhale. Shift the weight forward, starting your tabletop. All right, gorgeous, guys. We're going to lengthen the opposite leg away, the right leg. You can leave the knee underneath the hip for your lifts and lowers. Otherwise, lengthen that knee away. Keeping a slight lift through the hips from the core muscles. Strong through those shoulders. Notice that the back of the neck is long. I need to keep reminding myself of that. You got it. Lift and lower. All right, team. On the next one, we're lifting that knee. We're lifting that shape. We're lengthening and bending, lengthening and bending. In and out. 4 to go. And 3, 2. Lengthen on the next one. Hold it there. All right, that whole knee is coming in and out. In, round back, out. In, out. 2 to go. Last one. Stretch it out, pop both feet down, hold your plank. Transition to your elbows here. Both elbows down, find your elbow plank. Knees on, knees off, team. Hold it. Last bit of class, we are on the clock and we've got it. Holding a static plank is never nice. I like to move in my planks. It's a distraction. Holding a plank and just getting used to holding and sitting in this can be really mentally challenging as well. So find your full plank, guys. Find your full plank if you can. Stay on your knees if you need. And we're breathing. Inhale and exhale. We're on the clock for this, guys. All right, I'm joining you on my knees for the last 15 seconds. You've got it. Let's go. Oh, keep breathing. Check in with those shoulders. We're just gently drawing in through the belly. Strong, strong, strong. Making sure those hips aren't dipping. You've got this. All right, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dynamite. Let's sit back, have a little stretch out. Oh, you ripper. I always find that really challenging, just sitting in a plank, reaching the arms. Nice work, guys. Gently walking the hands in towards your knees. And we're going to go into a little mermaid stretch to finish off today. So feel free to zigzag the legs. You can sit cross-legged as well. You can also pop your block underneath your tail to lift you up if that feels better. And or your book, and take your arms out, shoulders drawing down. We're going to lean over to that front leg and then windmill the arms, lifting up and out of your core muscles, bottom core muscles. And then exhale, grow tall. Other side. Coming over. Starting to settle the heart rate. Lifting up out of the underneath waist here, so we're really feeling long and lengthened. And coming up. Beautiful. Releasing, windmilling the legs over to the other side, or crossing the legs over the opposite way. All right, need the block on this side. That's nice and tall. Arms are out. Reach it over first. Come on down. Great work today, guys. Hopefully it's not long and we're back in the studio, back on the reformers. Beautiful. And release. You're all done. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Feel free to hit me up if you have any questions about today's class or anything in general. Otherwise, I'll see you soon in person.